We paid a little over $100 for this 2023-24 Wildcard Metallix autograph box. This is unlicensed, but there is some pretty big names. We got the Wild Fractor short print 1 of 1. We got the Mega Fractal short print 1 of 1. Wild Paint to 5, Wild Glass to 10, Wild Light to 15, and Wild Marble to 25. It says it comes with 6 autographs per box, which is pretty crazy. So let's get into this unboxing. Okay, I think you open this from the top. Might get one of each of the packs. We got the less than 25 Wild Marble, less than 25 Wild Marble, Wild Light less than 15. We got this 1 of 1 Wild Fractal. We got this less than 5 Wild Paint and another less than 5 Wild Paint. Okay, let's put these in order. Let's start with the less than 25 Wild Marble onto the first pack. Hopefully we get a nice card here. I haven't seen any unboxings of these packs, so I don't know if it's good or bad, but let's see. We got this Jasper Johnson. Okay, Jasper Johnson auto, 12 out of 15. This is a cool card. I'm not too familiar with Jasper Johnson. He might be a college player. I'm not too familiar with college players, but that is a nice card there. Okay, on to our next pack. I don't want to spoil it this time. Okay, let's see what we get. We got a Robbie Burnian, 1 out of 3? I thought this was less than 25. 1 out of 3, Robbie Burnian. I'm not familiar with this guy either. Not gonna lie, but 1 out of 3 is pretty crazy with the number on the card. So far, I mean, we got some nice little autos, but not of people I'm very familiar with. Let's open this less of 15. We need some big pulls to pay for the $100 that we spent for this box. We got Milos Erzin. Again, not familiar with him. This is 2 out of 5. I'm not sure how this box is set up. I thought it was on the pack is what it is, but I guess not. But this is 2 out of 5. Milos Erzin. Has a little scratch on the case already. Again, not familiar with this player. Not sure how well we're doing. But let's get on to the next pack. We paid $100 for this box for 6 autos. Okay, open the pack. Struggling with this pack. Okay. We got a Bervin Galloway. Again, not familiar with this, but this is a 1 of 1. 1 of 1 Bervin Galloway. Very cool card here. 1 of 1. Wow. I wish I knew who the player was. I'm so sorry if these guys are known and I'm just a casual. But Bervin Galloway, 1 of 1. On to the next pack. I saw some Stephen Curry's on the box, so we need a Stephen Curry. We got a Neymar Burnett.
Wasn't around for Neymar Burnett.
Again, not familiar with who this is. Seems like a common thing with these unlicensed cards. We got a 3 of 3 though. 3 of 3 Neymar Burnett. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. We need a Curry. Last pack magic. We need a Curry. We need a Curry. We need a Curry. We need a Curry. We need a Stephon Curry. And 1 of 1 Jason Williams. 1 of 1 Jason Williams. This is actually not a bad card here. 1 of 1 Jason Williams. I think that's best case scenario with this box. I think this is best case scenario with this box. 1 of 1 Jason Williams, white chocolate. Not a bad pull here. Not a bad pull here. So we actually did get 2 1 of 1s. Let's see. We got, this is, no, that's 1 of 3. I believe this was a 1 of 1. Nope. Again, not a 1 of 1. This was the 1 of 1. So Bervin Galloway 1 of 1 and Jason Williams 1 of 1, which is not bad. And then we also got this 3 out of 3. We got this 2 out of 5. We got this 1 out of 3. And then we got this 12 out of 15. I appreciate you guys watching. What do you think of this box? I'm not a big fan of unlicensed. I thought it was a cool little experiment to see how these unlicensed like sets are, these autograph boxes. I'm not too disappointed. I did get the Jason Williams. Hopefully, I don't believe this is gonna pay for the box, but I might have lost money. It was a cool experiment. I saw Steph Curry and I knew I had to test my luck. It did not pay off, but thank you for watching and hope to see you guys in the next video.